With the 1100 series being so close, does it make sense to buy a 10 series GPU right now? Welcome to Hari's Hobbies. So a lot of people have been waiting several months to buy a GPU because of the inflated prices caused by the GPU cryptocurrency mining demand. But once that died off, GPU prices slowly started their descent back to MSRP, and now most GPUs are at MSRP and some are even being offered for lower prices than that. Thus, is it wiser to take advantage of these great deals or just wait for the 1100 series for the extra performance? First of all, make sure that you guys remember that the price that you guys are seeing right now aren't limited time offers, so there's really no rush in trying to get them before they run out. Some great deals may come and go, but the 10 series as a whole is losing value now because of its age, and as a result, great deals will continue to come over the next couple of weeks and months. So don't feel bad about missing out on a deal right now, because it is very likely that same deal or even a better deal will come up very soon. Plus, Nvidia and add-in board partners have abundant 10 series right now in their inventory, and their sales numbers aren't nearly what they are usually, and because of that, I can assure you that they will continue to offer great deals to get rid of this excess inventory as soon as possible. So you won't really be missing out by skipping a deal or waiting a little bit more, and this isn't really as urgent as it may seem. But at the same time, have a threshold. Don't be unreasonable with the price that you want, and make sure that your price is actually reasonable and achievable. And if the GPU that you were looking for hits that threshold, then just go ahead and buy that GPU right then if you are sure that you don't want the 1100 series cards and that you are fully satisfied with the 10 series. For example, yesterday the GTX 1080 was being offered for $450. Now this is a great deal, but in the past the GTX 1080 has been offered for $500 many times, and even right now there are many offers that are offering the GTX 1080 for $500. So $450 isn't really pushing the normal deals and stuff for the 1080. And because of that, it is likely that this deal will repeat itself, so as a result, you may want to skip out on things like that. However, if you found a really good deal, like for example, if you found a GTX 1080 for $400, now $400 is almost the MSRP of the GTX 1070 and $200 less than the MSRP of the GTX 1080. Now that's a really good deal, and I doubt that the price would go much lower than that. So at that point, I would recommend that you guys go out and buy the GTX 1080. So before you buy a 10 series card, make sure that the deal that you are looking at is rare and unlikely to be beaten. So that's how I would recommend that you guys buy a 10 series card right now. But should you even buy a 10 series card in the first place? First of all, the performance of the 1100 series is going to be marginally better than the 10 series, but just because a new series comes out doesn't make the old series bad. The 10 series is still a great set of cards, and GPUs like the 1060 and 1070 will easily offer you 60 frames per second at 1080p for the next couple of years. You may have to turn down your settings from ultra to high in a couple of years, but those are still solid cards. So, in my opinion, getting a 10 series or 11 series card really comes down to personal preference. What do you value more? Do you want the best performance available or the newest technology, or do you just want a good card at a good price? If you're interested in the new 1100 series and want its new features like GDDR6 memory and the new Turing architecture, then I recommend that you just wait for the 1100 series and get that, because Nvidia is planning to detail the 1100 series at the Hot Chips conference in August, and as a result, they will most likely release all of the main 1100 series cards before the holiday season, because I bet they want to take advantage of the holiday season, so I doubt they'll miss out on that. So it is just around the corner and not that big of a wait. So I really recommend that you guys just wait for that and get that if you want it, because otherwise you'll just look at your 10 series GPU every single day and be like, man, I should have waited. Even though the 10 series GPU is probably a really solid card. So if you want the newest technology and want to be on the newest platform and you know that you will not be satisfied if you're not on that, then make sure you just wait and spend the extra money. Because it really does come down to what makes you more happy, and that a couple of dollars isn't worth being unsatisfied for the next couple of years. However, if you don't care about that fluffy stuff and you just care about the performance that you are going to get for the money that you're going to spend, then you should consider getting the 10 series card because that's where the best deals and value will be at. 10 series prices are bound to drop even lower, especially considering the 1100 series is so close to launch. And as a result, if you really want the best performance for the best value on the market right now, then the 10 series is where that is at, and you should consider getting it, and just make sure that your deal is actually special before you buy it. Overall, buying a 1100 series card that you want will make you much more satisfied than buying a 10 series card just because you know that it's a good deal. So if you want the 1100 series, then just spend the extra couple of dollars right now so you can be satisfied for the next couple of years. However, if you are over that type of craze for the newest technology and you just want a great reliable card, then the 10 series is still a great option for you. But that's just what I think. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to be waiting for the 1100 series, and do you think the 10 series is still worth it? Make sure to comment down below what you guys think, because I do read all my comments and I'm curious as to what you guys think, so make sure to post your thoughts. Also, if you guys like this video, then make sure to drop a like and consider subscribing if you would like to see more videos just like this one. But until next time, bye!